Good evening, everybody, and welcome to round 17 of the Backmarker Racing League Bahrain Grand Prix, and I'm absolutely buzzing for this. So before I get started, I just want to say a huge sorry to all the viewers that missed the race on Thursday, as there was some technical issues with Twitch, which brings me to the conclusion that from now on I will be having a picture of my Twitch dashboard, and I'll be interacting with the chat if you wish to get involved. Also later on there'll be a driver of the day vote for the viewers only. So the maths is, Will Knight, can he be crowned Backmarker Racing League champion this evening? Let's wait and see. So here we go then. As I said, Will Knight can win the championship this evening if second place and his teammate Paco Barney finishes 9th or lower and doesn't get the fastest lap. Just want to check with all the viewers if they can let me know in the chat if they can hear me okay, because obviously from Thursday Twitch was playing up and it was very awkward and gutting indeed, as it was a good race. So Will Knight comes out first, as he always does, and so does Rolly, who always follows him out second. We're in the desert this evening. Going to be hot on them tracks. It's going to be interesting to see what strategies the drivers will be out tonight. I know for sure that there will be no hard compound tyres this evening. So Toby has left the session. I don't know if he's got some trouble, but looks like a lot of outlap at the moment. A few still in the pits. We've got BRL Fire in the McLaren this evening, reserving KSI. And Toby's been disqualified from the session. He's parked in a dangerous location, so I don't know whether he has problems. I'm not quite so sure what happened there, if he spun, but no yellow flags come up. So very interesting indeed. There's already that's a Mercedes. Is that a Mercedes? Yes, it's Ultra Titan on his outlap. He's having. I'm not quite sure what happened to him, but already there's incident with Ultra Titan, who looked like he went off track and spun. So not good stuff from him. So then, Bone Apple Teas, we're on board with him now. We're going to start with him this evening. We do believe there's going to be a wet race. He's got faster in sector 1. So already Ultra Titan having trouble. Is he medium tyres on? It wasn't warmed up, and there's another. I think it's just cars slowing down. I've got to stop getting excited. Still some in the pit still. We've got Bone Apple Tea on board with him now with his sector 2. I believe we've got a rain in the race, so that could be very interesting. Never seen there's a yellow sector in sector 3, a yellow flag. Was it the racing point? So here we go then, we're on board. Coming through, quite a very quick lap indeed. Coming through the last corner then. Lovely entry, wants to get on that throttle Will Knight's gone quickest with a 1:27.1. That's the benchmark at the moment. DRS is open for Pineapple T. Going to go quicker? No. Goes third fastest for 1:27.3. Rolly has gone the fastest with a 1. Let's have a look at Paco. He's going to want to stop the party. He's not going to carry on his lap. And this looks like sector 1. Quick shot who's in the pit lane, who had trouble in qualifying. But Derjan now in the other Alfa. He's coming towards the end of the lap now. Let's see what sort of time he's going to set. Is he going to set? He's gone quickest with a 1:25.9. So that is a margin from second place. Captain Price again setting a good benchmark with a 1:26.7. It's good stuff from him. At the moment we've got Derjan on pole position. We've got Fire coming now. He's going into the pits. Ovenproof Hen, who's going to coming through the last corner now to set his time. Let's see what the Racing Point driver can set. There's another yellow flag, and it looks like it's a. Is it an AlphaTauri? Is it an AlphaTauri? Let's see what. And Ovenproof Hen's gone second. Ovenproof Hen has gone second with a 1:26. Great stuff indeed. It's another yellow flag. It's trouble. It looks like a red ball. Is it like a boss? It is. He's off the track. He's like a boss. He's having trouble. So 2 incidents. Struggling. So fun bags. 1:28.2. He's with Knight. So at the moment, Derjan's on provisional pole with a 1:25.9. Ovenproof Hen in the Racing Point second. Third, Captain Price. Will Knight fourth. Rolly fifth. Bone Apple T is sixth. Ollie has gone seventh in the Williams. Another good benchmark for him. He's going to look to carry on his top form at the moment. So with sector 2 with Dr. BRM in the Ferrari, who's back this week. He's gone quickest in sector 2 as Dr. BRM. So good stuff from him. He'll be this long straight now in sector 3. He'll be coming up onto the last corner to get a good entry into that corner and hit that apex and get straight on that throttle, straight up to the 8th gear to get that time. What's he going to set? He's only gone 10th fastest as in the Ferrari. It's another yellow flag, and it's like it's the slowing of Ferrari. Fred Nerd now. Let's have a look at Fred Nerd, who's set a 1. He's in sector 3, but it doesn't look like he's got a quick time. He's set a time of 1:44, so I'm not sure he's going to be going again now. He's going to be, I think that was his cooled down lap. Gaz Coleman, who's not set a time yet, he's in the pits. He's got the medium tyres. Quick shot is on an out lap. Nathan Walton's in the pits. Draft Overload in the medium tyres in sector 2. And there isn't rain in the race. I've just been informed. They'll go on board then for the end of this lap with Draft Overload, who on Thursday just pole position, but he had a 5 race grid penalty, and the race just gets from bad to worse here for him on Thursday. But he's going to look to get back into form here. So 10 minutes to go then. Derjan still on provisional pole. Coming up to the line now. DRS is going to open wide now. Here we go. Draft Overload. Can he get a good... No, he's only got 10th fastest with a 1:27.3. So at the moment it's looking very good. Quick shots out now. He's on his quick lap. Let's have a look if he can hopefully keep it on track as he did. He's gone fastest in sector 1 as quick shot on them soft compound tyres. So it looks like that is the qualifying tyre at the moment. And Fred Nerd, is that Fred Nerd in the Racing Point? Yes, he's out. Fred Nerd is out of this race. We're going to go back to quick shot. Just went quick. What happened to him? But he is out of qualifying. Disappointing for him, because that 1:44 is not going to cut it. Yellow flag ahead for quick shot in the Ferrari. Let's see, he's gone quickest in the second sector. So lap so far for quick shot. This is looking very good for him indeed. This could be provisional pole for quick shot in the Ferrari. Last corner, gets on that throttle, steps on it. DRS will be open to the line. Let's see if it's position lap. It's not. So the third sector wasn't the best from him, but he's got up to 4th, and that is a great qualifying so far from him. Superb stuff. So like a Boston, Ferrari has just started his lap. in the Red Bull. So it looks like a McLaren is having trouble. It's fire, he's spun and he's just gone onto the track, but luckily he stopped. So trouble for AL Fire in a McLaren. That's the third driver spun and gone off the track. And it's not good for him. He's not set a time. 8 minutes to go, and it looks like a few drivers are having trouble in the desert this evening. Unbelievable. Oswald, who's looks like he's now, we're going to be on board with him on his hot lap as he's come out for another time. Unbelievable stuff here in qualifying. We've had 3 spins, a retirement from Frank Nurden. Toby's been disqualified for some reason, but I'm sure this is that tricky free left, I call it a triple left-hander. You've got to get that entry and exit right, because you can lose a lot of time and gain a lot if you get it spot on. There's a sector 2, and it looks like the Renault is slowing down. Will Knight's gone second fastest in. And it looks like is that a Ferrari that's off? No, it's an AlphaTauri. Is that Nathan Walton on his outlap? It looks like, and also it's just going past him there. It looks like another driver has spun. There's a yellow flag coming up for sector 1, but that will be the Renault in head. And Durjan's gone even quicker with a 1:25.7. But this is Ollie. Let's see. He's going into the pits. Ollie's going into the pits. So he has dismantled that lap. Oh, and Ronnie went wide there onto the grass. And that's a 150. So it looks like Ronnie was the one who span. So apologies to Nathan. There's another yellow flag in sector 1. But that's Mercedes. So at the moment, Gaz Coleman's still not come out and set a time. He is looking for 1 lap, I think. He's looking to pounce with 1 lap. He's got the medium. Fire, who had that spin, has set a 1:28.1. He's 14th place at the moment. Let's just go up the grid to see who's on a quick lap at the moment. Boneapple Teedin, who's 4th at the moment with a 1:26. He looks like he's going for another time. 6 minutes to go in qualifying here. Yellow flag in sector 2, but slow drivers at the moment. So Durjan on provisional pole, and looks like he's slowed down for the Ferrari. As the doctor looks like he's on an outlap, so he's slowed down. Captain Price then, who's gone a little bit quicker. Let's see what time he sets. He stays 6th fastest, so he hasn't improved on his time. So, unbelievable stuff then at the moment. That's an invalidated lap for Rolly. Looks like he's having all sorts of problems with grip at the moment, is Rolly in the Alfa Romeo. So we're going to have a look at Nathan now, who's a second slower on his lap. So has he been hindered? I don't think this is going to be his quickest lap. 5 minutes to go. We'll just go down the grid to see. And it looks like Ultra Titan, who had that spin earlier, we'll go on board with him now on that first corner. He'll be on strict corner cutting this evening. So a lot out on track. Looks like it's a Renault out on track who stopped. Is that Paco Barney? Paco Barney is out. Yes, Paco Barney is out of qualifying. And that is just, but yes, he's had a spin. He's retired from the race, and what is that going to do for the championship? Because he's going to qualify at the moment in a steep position. But still Gaz and James have got to set a time. Unbelievable stuff then. This could play into his hands of his Renault teammate Will Knight, who could win the title this evening, the Backmarker Racing League Season 1. So, wasn't expecting that from Paco Barney. Unfortunately, as we're with Ultra Titan, who's a second up. He's gone quickest in the second sector. Good stuff. He's a second up from his time, so he's going to improve a lot. A little step to the left and went off track, and he's invalidated his lap. That mistake, it looked like he was on for a pole lap as well, unfortunately. So here we go then, last corner for Dr. BRM. You can't go wide in that last corner because you will invalidate your lap. Unbelievable stuff It is, at the moment, Paco Barney. Where's Doctor has stayed 12th fastest. So we're going to have a look then. Will Knight, who's in sector 1 then, he's going to look for a pole position. Draft Overload is second fastest with a 1:26.1. So, it's heating up on the track on this desert heat this evening. Will Knight then, with looks like a set of soft compound tyres. He's going to be coming towards the end of sector 1 now. Has he gone purple in sector 1? No, he hasn't. He's gone slower than his time. So he's not gone quicker. He's locked up. Oh, it's a big lock up from him, Will Knight. So both Renault drivers not on top of their form. Where's the pressure of winning the title this evening getting to Will Knight? It's not. I think he'll be abandoning this lap and maybe cooling down and going for another. Funbags is full fastest. 3 minutes to go then. Looks like Oswald has gone back out. Let's have a look on his lap. He's a second up. He ain't going to improve at the moment. Sector 3 there. Oh, and Dr. BRM is out. The Doctor is out. That's going to be a painful retirement for him. He's going to need some medicine, the Doctor, to get over himself. And Gaz Coleman's still in the pits. Is he going to come out just for the one lap, I wonder? Funbags is in the pits and coming in is Will Knight. And it looks like Draft Overload's not going to improve. At the moment, Durjan is on provisional pole with 2 minutes to go. We're just going to go down the grid. Rolly now. He's not going to improve. And Oswald has come in to the garage. He's not going to improve by the looks of it. Is he going to have got time to come out for one? There's a few drivers coming out. And Gaz Coleman's still in the pit lane. But I think he's come out now. There's Gaz Coleman. He looks confident this evening. Does Gaz Coleman. He stayed in the pits all this time and he's coming out for one lap. So is he confident enough at the outlap? We'll join him soon. We'll see if any people. And Ronnie's gone quicker in sector 2. So good stuff from him at the moment. Let's see if he can improve his time in sector 2. Ronnie, the Alpha driver. Nathan Walton is 8th at the moment. So he can get the two. If he can get the two Alpha drivers in the top 10 qualifying, that will be a fantastic feat for him. He's gone quickest in sector 2. He's gone purple in sector 2 as Rolly. Superb lap so far. He's just got to contest with this last corner. If you go too wide, it will be invalidated. If you cut the corner, it will be invalidated. But he's done nicely there. And here he comes then. Is he going to improve on his 11th lap? Rolly, yes he does. He's gone 8th fastest. Superb, and he's beaten his teammate, Nathan Walton. So we're going to go with Gaz Coleman now. He'll be starting his lap now. We'll be on board with the Red Bull driver. Superb from Ronnie, who out-qualifies Nathan Walton, but Nathan Walton will be on his quick lap, I imagine. And it's Ronnie will set his lap, so he's qualified in 8th position. Him. It depends what Nathan can do. It depends what everybody else can do. We're with Gaz Coleman now, who's in sector 1. Let's see. He's on the medium compound tyres. The only one of 2 drivers. Ooh, he went wide there and he could have been better and ruined his qualifying because he's 18th at the moment. It's not looking good for Paco Barney, Fred Nerd. And Ollie Williams is on an outlap. Everybody getting their last times in. We'll just see Durjan still with a superb Draft Overload, who's not that far behind, just over 100 tenths. And Bone Apple T has qualified in 5th position, so that's good from him after not the best couple of races for himself. Funbags is 4th, a lot better from that Mercedes driver. I'm looking to see if he, and here we go. Oh, he's invalidated his lap, and Gaz Coleman has invalidated his lap, so he will not get a qualifying time, I believe. Gaz Coleman waiting in that pit lane, and he has invalidated his lap. Unbelievable. So he qualifies in 18th place, and Nathan Walton has qualified 9, like a boss, has qualified. But Draft Overload now is in sector 1. He's invalidating his lap, so it looks like Durjan has got a provisional pole, but we're going to be Will Knight now, who's 700 tenths up on his time. So he looks like he's going to be going for pole position. Let's have a little look from him. As Durjan at the moment is on pole position. Round the last corner, DRS. Are we going to see Will Knight on pole position? Yes, we are! Superb from Will Knight. Unbelievable lap, 125.6. And he's pipped Durjan. He has pipped Durjan. Great lap from him to get pole position. Superb Will Knight, who looks on course and is going to be looking to wrap up that championship this evening. He was 700 tenths up from sector 2 and he just had to keep his cool. So, great stuff. Great qualifying again and some really good times. To Will Knight in pole position. Durjan, who's been on provisional pole all qualifying, is second. Really, really good stuff. Draft Overload again qualifies in the top 3. Just wants to keep that in the race. Ultra Titan has qualified in 4th after that spin on his outlap on the first lap. Captain Price again in the Haas has qualified well in 5th. Bumbag 6th. Bone Apple T from the AlphaTauri 7th. So Will Knight has got like a boss 8th. Nathan again qualifies in the top 10. Nice from him. Ovenproof Hen in the Racing Point has qualified in 10th. Wally 11th. Quick Shot 12th in the Ferrari. Doctor, who retired, but set a time good enough for 13th. And Ollie, who's not going to be impressed with that, he's going to want to carry on in 14th. So really good qualifying. It is for Will Knight. He's going to start on pole position. Paco Barney, who's going to be starting near the back of the grid. He is. So 14th will be Oswald. 15th ARL Fire. Paco Barney retired. 16th, and he's going to need to get in the top 9th. Is Paco Barney. Really, really, really good from him. Best I've seen him in qualifying this season for a while. Really, really good stuff. And the Mercedes, really, really impressive this evening. Both in the top 5. So good stuff from them. They're going to want some constructors' points. And not a good qualifying from Ollie, I'm afraid. He knows that for himself. And not a good performance, especially from the last couple of races. I don't know what happened to Fred, but he's had a really, really shocking qualifying. I don't know if he's binned it, or he got kicked out. But good stuff for him. I'm going to take a quick break now, and when I come back, we'll have lights out. Thank you very much, everybody, and don't go anywhere.